Virgo, welcome back. So it seems you have a no contact situation going on here right now. Okay, something's up. Someone is not speaking. Someone's not saying anything. Maybe there's a no contact order. Maybe there's a restraining order, God forbid. But there's definitely something happening here where I feel like either you or another person are doing like strict no contact, not answering calls, text messages, not answering the door when someone shows up. I don't know exactly what this is, but we're going to get into your reading and try to see what this energy is. You may have said to someone no contact, or you might be actually doing this going forward as well. All right, so smash the like button, do subscribe, and let's get into it.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to.
All right, Virgo. Please keep in mind, these are general messages. Take what fits, leave the rest. Personal reading link is in the description box below this video. All right, look, somebody's at the end of their rope, for sure. This feels like a heavy burden to carry. Yeah, this is exhaustion. Exhaustion. Hard work. Doing all the work, perhaps. If looking here, we don't see anybody else here. This is just one person doing all the heavy lifting. Queen of Wands, fire, energy, Cancer. Oh, why did I say Cancer? Could be a Cancer, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, masculine or feminine showing up here. Let me see. No longer sharing. No longer. No more breadcrumbing. No more sharing of information. No more giving out. Loaning money. Supporting someone. This feels pretty serious. Is this you, Virgo? It could be. It looks like you're being greedy right now with your time and your energy. It looks like you could be coming in with this fiery energy as well, where you're being very bold, making some bold moves here. And it's pretty serious. I feel like you are like at your end of your rope. You're pretty drained at this point. Or you have been. Or you get to that point where, you know what? We're done talking. That's it. Something along those lines. But I can definitely see with the Six of Pentacles reversed, you're putting a stop to something here. You're not sharing anything. No more reciprocity. You're not giving. Look at that. Two of Pentacles. So it feels like the situation, and perhaps the reason for the no contact, is because the situation has left you feeling very unsteady. It's a very unstable situation. This could be your work scenario as well. You could be the one who's like doing all the work and someone else is taking credit for the work. You're not getting paid enough for this. Some of you, in terms of your careers or your business or your jobs, you're no longer accepting these tiny little payouts. Maybe you feel like you deserve more and work's calling and you're like, nope, don't call me. I've done it all. I've done all the heavy lifting and nothing in return for this. And it feels like a very bold step that you're taking. Yeah, see, it could be work as well. So in terms of your work situation or your career, maybe you've been doing all the training and they haven't paid you enough for it. But I also feel like you've learned something here. Absolutely. you've come to a place, it feels like you realize that you've been through something, you've learned how to stop doing everything, to stop being the one that's constantly initiating. It feels like a stop. It really does, like a full stop. And you're looking like you're getting into a very grounded position for yourself, for sure. That Two of Swords, like your intuition's been screaming at you. You know you shouldn't be doing this. You know you shouldn't be initiating. You know you shouldn't be talking. This is like stalemate right here. You have stalemated a person, place, or thing. Or you're doing that going forward. You come to that place to make that decision. Because it hasn't been even. Taking turns. It's in the reverse. It's been, those pentacles just dropped. The ball's dropping here. This thing cannot be held up by just one person. And I do feel like this does have something to do with a partnership because we have twos here. You maybe were trying to manage everything while the other person was just staying stuck or indecisive or in a stalemate situation, like just not doing anything, very passive. And let's take a look at their energies to this. Okay, now you have the King of Cups here. So there could be a connection. That's probably why I said Cancer. Could be a connection to Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, another Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But let's take a look at the, Judgment. What the heck? There's someone here who, because of your silence, they definitely want you to open up and talk to them. But because of your silence and your no contact, they're looking at potential reconciliation. If you've already done this, if you've already gone no contact, I feel like this is the current energy with this person right now. They're like looking at initiating something. Ooh, the Lovers. Signing an agreement, coming into a contract, coming together or back together. I feel like your silence speaks volumes more than your words could. Honestly, I really do. I feel like whoever this person is to you is going to really try to manipulate this situation. Not manifest it, manipulate it in a way that is going to bring you either out of your no contact. I don't know if that's a warning for you. You may just see signs of their trickery. If you sense that because of your silence, or you had sensed that because of your silence, they were using some type of maybe magic or magic spells or some type of manipulation to try to get you to open up under the vice of love, or that they do really care, which I don't know, because when I feel like the Magician's in the reverse, that feels kind of tricky to me, like almost as if someone's just playing some kind of trick, maybe saying, but I love you, I love you. They open up, they start telling you this. I care about you. Like I said, for some of you, this may have already happened. For others, this is the current energy, and I will pull some what they will do here, because I feel like your silence is working. It's huge. Oh, Three of Cups in the reverse, Virgo. Temperance. Oh, keep the peace. They're not going to walk away, but they will end the mayhem. They're not going to fully walk away, but they will end the mayhem. Their tricks or any kind of betrayal or anything they do is going to come to an end. They're going to try to resolve any kind of conflict through peace. That's what I feel. But with that Three of Cups in the reverse, this makes me feel like it's not going to be a situation where you're all going to sit down and celebrate. I don't know exactly what that means. But they're going to come to some kind of peaceful resolution with you. Because I feel like you're not going to give in. You know, I just get a sense that, is this your last straw with this person, place, or thing? Spirit's telling me that you are very insightful and intuitive, and you know a game player when you see one. You're going to avoid court. You're going to avoid the judge. Okay? You're going to avoid this. Whatever they do, it's really not going to be in their favor. I'm telling you right now. They want something hidden. Do you have dirt on your person here? Or your job? Or whatever this noun is? Do you have dirt on someone? Something's being hidden from... They know they can't pressure you because they could face the judge. They got to keep it subdued. That's what I'm getting. So I feel like overall, they're going to try to find a peaceful resolution with you. In other words, it feels like they're going to agree to your demands. I don't know what that means. You had maybe something that you needed or wanted from this situation, and they weren't able to give it to you or chose not to. But you have to understand that even with the Lovers there, I feel like your pulling back is really making this person consider that you guys may not be simpatico anymore. You know, the Three of Cups upright always gives me that friendship support. The 3 does represent harmony and communication. They're going to try to work something out with you here, for sure. So you may get a phone call, you may get a text, you may not know it. They'll try to reach out to you going forward to try to come to something, like, try to meet you where you are. There's something here I feel like Virgo needs or wants in order to feel or have a sense of stability and security or feel loved. I feel like this person, you know, you guys came together for a reason. There was a purpose to this. It wasn't for nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. There was a reason that you connected here with whomever you're dealing with here. And it was for good. It was for a good reason. And you may not know it just yet. But I will tell you that whatever was being hidden, and like they say, whatever's in the dark always comes to light. That's full exposure. And it's a positive outcome. Peace. Recovery, healing, making plans for the future, and winning, victory, success. So, I just feel like for you, Virgo, that if you haven't shut, you know, there's an old saying, a fish with a closed mouth doesn't get caught, whatever that means for you. But there must be some message here for someone that says you need to stop talking, you need to stop reaching out, you need to stop initiating, you need to clear some space for your mental health or for your peace of mind. Because that is going to trigger a beautiful outcome in terms of getting your wishes, whatever your wishes are, you know? So it feels like this no contact situation or period will be very beneficial to you. And if you've already done that, and you know that's what you needed to do and you're holding to it, congratulations. And if you haven't done it yet, but you were fearful to do it because you maybe were fearful that it would backfire and you'd lose everything, actually the opposite is happening here in this reading. That's what I'm getting. This actually turns into you getting exactly what you want or what you need because you're no longer asking for it. You stated it and it's done. You've stated it and it's done, right? So, I mean, unless you just want to sit there and keep saying it over and over and over and over and over again, that's not going to be conducive to you and your health, right? Because then you're just rehashing the same old thing. One and done really is the way to handle some kind of situation that you feel like you need to implement, like this no contact. It's not even a strategy. It's just, no, I'm protecting my peace right now. I need to lay in my bed at night and have good dreams. I need to be in retreat, recovery, healing. I need to be in a place of prayer, meditation, and silence where I'm comfortable and I feel safe, right? Swords are all hung up on the wall. There's no conflict. Okay? Nobody's fighting. But there will be a begging situation or a pleading to try to bring something back here into alignment with you. But on your terms, it feels like getting listened to, being heard. I'll tell you what, when you're just constantly in someone's ear all the time, they start shutting their hearing off. But when you stop talking, everything you said after some time of silence begins to echo in their head. And then they start listening. People will hear you when you say nothing. They'll hear you the most. Yeah, so you guys, I had to clean off my desk because I had some company. Don't ask me why. I just don't want people on my personal YouTube stuff. So all my cards pretty much are put away. So right now, till I get that set up again, we are just going to stick with what we have right now, okay? And then we will be back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right. Let's get some charms and initials, dates, see what shows up here for you. Okay, you've got the letter D. You have X. You have a Capricorn. Letter M. You have N, New Mexico. Just saw that. You have the letter Y, Yasmin. You have a C. You also have Scorpio and Pisces. You have 1111 here. Whoa. Wishes coming true. Like I said, we have the 7th and the 9th, the 12th. Capricorn again. Somebody's dealing with a Capricorn. For sure. Cancer, Capricorn again. Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. A couple of more dates. Someone is 50 years of age. You have the 4th, the 3rd, the 10th. All right, Virgo. If I didn't call your birth date or somebody else's birthday, it doesn't. These are qualifiers for those who are listening, but it never means that it's not your reading, okay? They're just little extras. All right, let's have a look at your charms. Okay, you've got a turtle here. Again, I feel like you got this last time, but this turtle represents longevity. Maybe your no contact and your silence needs to be a bit longer than it's been, or maybe you need to go a little bit longer. Or maybe you just need to stay the course and stop initiating to try to get to find, I'm getting a compromise or a resolution, because as I said in the beginning of this reading, you have come to the end. Like, it's like you've done everything you can. Now the ball's in their court, so leave it be there. You also have a plane, so there may be a flight or a trip. Someone's taking a trip or going on a plane somewhere, on a flight. I give you the literal sense of the word, of the charm. It could very well just be, oh, that's weird. There's a song from the 80s. And I wonder if you know this song. Give me a thumbs up in the comments or in the chat. The song was called Destination Unknown. Does anybody know who that sang that song? I hear the song in my head, but I cannot remember. I remember the name of the guitar player, or maybe the lead singer, but I cannot remember the name of the group. And I just remember she had like white blonde hair, and she had like blue and red paint on her face, and she had a spacesuit on. It's such an 80s song. But it's a really good song. Yeah, if you know who it is, leave me a comment. Be great to go down memory lane here, you guys. But yeah, they're saying destination unknown. And so what does that mean for you, Virgo? You don't know where you're going. You don't know where things are going to go from this point on. And you know what? That's okay. I feel like you're in this place of freedom. They're telling me freedom. Yeah. Okay. So, Virgo, I'm going to leave that there for you. Sorry I've been away for so long. We are back on schedule now. And, yeah, personal reading link is in the description box below. Stay to the end of this video. You can check out my new app. This is all the information right here. New app, the Lunar Hub. Okay, you can join the app, you can become a reader, or you can find readers here on the app. The cool thing about it is that you can also check your compatibility with someone, not only your Western signs, but also your Chinese signs. Okay, pretty cool setup right here. You can also check your horoscopes as well. Check it out. Right? Go over to the website or the app. You can put it to your home screen as well. The link is in the description box below this video, but I just wanted to share this new launch, this new app that I have created just for you guys. All right, go check it out. Like I said, you can get your horoscopes. Just click on your sign. Let's see, Virgo. And there you go. You can get it, your daily horoscope. You can get your monthly, weekly. Yeah, you guys. So go check this out. The link will be in the description box below. I hope to see you over there.
Focus.